in terms of careful contacts with. I don't want to waste time talking to Americans that. I don't want to waste time speaking to Americans that say they're going to behave helpful and that don't help. It's not right, you know.
Right. Right.
So, and I want to be extremely careful in terms of Americans, just because of the circumstances. So, in your case, I think it would be a good idea, just prudent, just to have a go bag packed. Just.
I always do.
Oh, good. You know what I would love? If you would send me a text or something just with what you generally have in your go bag, just as, because that's helpful for me to have a look at, just in terms of, earthquake preparedness and so on and stuff. I'd love to have a look at what you have.
It's funny that you say that, because I was just recommending, because of all these floods, to some people that they pack one, and they were asking me the same thing. And I was just saying, hey, your birth certificate, your Social Security card, your very important papers, your passport, anything that you cannot reduplicate, for your life. And then, like clothes and stuff like that aren't necessarily that important. You can leave with the clothes on your back and still rebuild. Money, jewelry, a firearm if you have one.
Yeah.
But that's kind of it. I don't have anything sentimental or anything like that. It's just the thing. As a matter of fact, it's on my bed right now. That's where I got my paperwork for my to relay First Sergeant Bayless's information.
Okay.
But I would definitely. I'd probably love Canada anyway. You guys are friendly up there. Way more friendly than the.
Yeah, a lot of folks that travel here, they're shocked by how, most of the Canadians they come across are like super helpful and all that good stuff.
It used to be that way here in America.
Yeah.
It did. It used to be 40, 50 years ago. It was an entirely different experience here in America. And to be honest with you, from somebody that's been here almost my whole life, it's absolutely heartbreaking to see how it's just how we've been divided.
Yeah.
How it's an us versus them, and if you're on the red team, you're bad, and if you're on the blue team, you're not a patriot, and all this bullshit. And a lot of it just seems performative anymore from both sides to a degree. But
yeah,
one side is definitely, if you just look at the money, more corrupt, in my opinion. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, it's quite different. It's quite different indeed. So, okay, well, let's, radio silence with everyone else. Keep in touch with those Allen analysis folks. Might be interesting. I'll see about us get a better sense of things about, a conversation with them, maybe. Like
okay.
You and I and the folks from Al. Did you talk to anyone at the Crustacean yet?
I have not. I answered them back, but they have not reached back out to me. But the last contact I had with them before I spoke to you was that they were going to go and see if they could make a connection to either William Sascha Riley, my legal name now, Manuel Sascha Barros, my name before it was changed, or William K. Riley. So through those flight logs. So I don't know if they are still working that aspect of it, or if they have thus far run into a dead end, or what. But I had delayed my reaching back out to them, just kind of waiting to see what was going to transpire here. So that's where we are with them. So in my mind, I was just going to be polite but not give too much information. If they did reach back out, because I certainly don't want to brush them off, especially if they're actively, pursuing leads and stuff like that. But I wasn't going to necessarily push forward and, or do another interview or anything like that. Not at this time, anyway. So that's kind of where we are with that one. But there were initially 4 that reached out. You were one of the 4. The other 2 we've spoken about, and the crustacean, they have not had further contact. So
Okay. I think
we shall see.
Yeah, I think if they follow up, just again, I just have a really strong sense that should really be radio silence.
Okay.
I'd really like to see, in terms of speaking to some ethical prosecutors, or yeah.
It sounds good. I definitely appreciate all the follow-ups thus far, and I'm kind of, like I said, I'm a little nervous and anxious, but as long as this can get peeled back a little bit, I feel like we're going to open the whole can of worms.
Yeah.
And good, bad, or indifferent, it's like somebody said, well, what if it, and this is just online, so the sentiment from most of the people is if this is just going to decimate the entire government, well, then the entire government needs to be decimated. If the bulk of our institutions have been serving to use us as slaves and keep it quiet, then we need to purge that system. So
Yeah.
There are definitely some influential people, though, that's going to expose, that aren't going to be too terribly happy about it. But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they don't have any. Those perpetrators don't have any say in the matter. So.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I appreciate everything. I will be waiting to kind of hear something else, and we'll take it from there.
Sounds good. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll look forward to checking in soon.
You do as well. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.